Hello City viewers ku ennoda vanakkam. This is Skies Vandana here in front of you. And yes, pala episodes you have gone through where I have spoken about my childhood journeys, again my work life, again my entrepreneur's journey, and again entrepreneurs oda entrepreneur journey in as in BNJ India and all that. So next few minutes I'm going to be talking to you about what youngsters need to do to become an entrepreneur, what and all skills do they require, and how to focus on what they need to achieve on. ஸோ இது வந்துட்டு பார்த்தீங்கன்னா ரொம்ப கஷ்டமான ஜேர்னி கிடையாது. எஸ், பட் இட் ஹேஸ் டு பி அ வெரி ஃபோக்கஸ்ட் ஜேர்னி, அ வெரி டிட்டர்மைன்ட் ஜேர்னி. youngsters வந்துட்டு they take life very easily as I see. But one thing we need to understand is, as you are growing up, of course as you're growing up, it might not happen very soon, very early in your life that நம்மளுக்கு வந்துட்டு இதுதான் நம்ம பண்ண போகிறோம், இல்லை இதில் தான் நம்மளுக்கு இன்ட்ரெஸ்ட் இருக்குன்னு தெரிகிற வாய்ப்பு வந்துட்டு ரொம்ப கம்மி, of course. But as we grow up, as we enter maybe the schooling and then the college life and then further on or on the journey somewhere we start realizing what is our base interest, where our interests lie. So on the interest kandupudinga, be focused in whatever you're doing. Pick up. It doesn't have to be studies. It doesn't have to be exactly in the field da pono, on the field da pono, but recognize where your interests lie. Start doing a little bit of kunja kunjama other research work panna aarambiinga as to how you can develop your skills. It is all about your skills. Do a lot of research, do a lot of இப்போதான் எல்லாமே நம்மளுக்கு வந்துட்டு ஆன்லைனில் ஈஸியாக கிடைக்குது. So go online, check it up as to the moment you realize that you do not want to become a 9 to 5 kind of a person where you're going reporting to somebody and doing a job which is for somebody else. The moment you realize that, pick up an interest which is you want to carry forward as an entrepreneur. It can be then you have to become the skilled person in that particular interest that you develop. It can be anything at all of your interest, but then adula neenga expertise irukano, adula vandittu enna learn panna vendiyது இருக்கோ அது அத்தனையும் learn பண்ணனும். And that is the first step. That is just the first step. அதுக்கப்புறம் வந்துட்டு you need to do a lot of this one of what and all goes into becoming the entrepreneur that you want to become. Again, it is not just that overnight you think you want to become an entrepreneur and the next day you start the business and it just starts rolling. It doesn't. There are lots of step 1, step 2, step 3 kind of a things which goes into an entrepreneurial journey. You need to be ready with the finance. If you are not ready, you should be guided by somebody as to who's going to finance you. There has to be a backup as in at least for 1 year to 2 years you need to get the finances ready. There has to be a financing partner. Either you should have a project for which somebody is ready to back you, or you are ready to go in for a government support of a loan or anything like that. In the idella you need to work out, and for this you need to have a project done. Have always a vision as to where you would like to see 5 years from today whenever you're thinking of entrepreneurial journey as such. ஒரு பிஸ்னஸ் பர்சன் ஆகணும்னா நெக்ஸ்ட் 5 இயர்ஸில் நான் எங்கே ரீச் ஆகணுங்கிறது ரொம்ப ரொம்ப முக்கியமான ஒரு ஜேர்னி. பிகாஸ் தட் இஸ் வாட் மேக்ஸ் ஆர் பிரேக்ஸ் யூ. when you have a vision that 5 வருஷத்துக்கு அப்புறம் நான் வந்துட்டு இங்கே ரீச் ஆகணுங்கிற ஒரு விஷன் வந்துட்டு always keeps pushing you to achieve that even if you see success or even if you see failures. And again, one thing is you have to be an absolutely ரொம்ப ஸ்ட்ராங்காக இருக்கணும். You should not get deterred by failures. ஏன்னா பல ஃபெயிலியர்ஸ், பல விதமாக ஃபினான்ஷியல் ஃபெயிலியர்ஸ் வந்துட்டு எக்ஸ்ட்ரீமாக நீங்கள் பார்ப்பீங்க. I would not say that any entrepreneur who's gone through that ladder of success has never seen failure at all. In that case, he's not the right kind of he must be a multimillionaire from his childhood, or his family has to have that kind of this one for you not to see any failures at all. Everyone goes through some failure or the other, and you should not be deterred by that. அதுதான் ரொம்ப முக்கியம். ஃபெயிலியர் பார்க்குறதோ பார்க்காததோ அது ரொம்ப முக்கியம் கிடையாது. பட் to stand tall when you fall down is what is like, with your head held high. And again, there will be lots and lots and lots of examples where people will push you or tell you that idella unakku agada oru idu, you just you are not fit to do that. All that kind of this ones also you should be ready to listen to and grow in life. If someone says it, you hit it back as a challenge, take it as a challenge. Iva ipdi sonnana adu nama vandittu idu tappunu we need to prove it. In the kind of a structure, we need to have this with a strong headed kind of a this one where people are pushing us down, but you are not getting deterred by it and saying, okay, nee enna venalum sollitu po, this is what I am. So in the entrepreneurial journey la vandittu nariya ups and downs, graph is going to be extreme, but we should not be deterred by it. நம்ம பாட்டிக்கு நம்ம ஃபோக்கஸ்டாக இருக்கணும், நாட் ஜஸ்ட் ஃபோக்கஸ்டாக இருக்கணும், லாட்ஸ் ஆஃப் ரிசர்ச் பண்ணிகிட்டு இருக்கணும். அண்ட் இப்போ இருக்கிற காம்படிஷனில் இஃப் யூ சி எல்லா பிஸ்னஸ்லேயும் எல்லா கேட்டகரிஸ்லேயும் தடுக்கி விழுந்தால் அடுத்த ஆள் வந்துட்டு அதே பிஸ்னஸாக பண்ணிகிட்டு இருக்காங்க. எவ்ரி ஒன் திங்ஸ் we can be a giant in our businesses and whatever, vice versa. அந்த மாதிரி competition exists. So what you have to keep on doing is update your skill. Keep updating, keep researching, keep knowing the market, keep knowing who are your competitors, who are doing the best, and if they are best, what is it that they offer as a service or either in the product or the services that they offer, why they are excelling under ஒரு particular research work, under particular market study பண்ணிட்டே இருங்க. There has to be no lull time. You should not think that yes, you have achieved it all, நம்ம ஒரு ஸ்டேஜில் ரீச் ஆகிட்டோம் and we can relax. No. If you are in a business, there is no relaxing time. Yes, you can கொஞ்சம் slow down the pace தவிர when the team is there to take care of everything. But you to be in the market, to survive in the market with the kind of competition that exists everywhere, every single where, you need to keep updating your skills. Because இப்போ வந்துட்டு என்னன்னா இப்போ ஃபார் எக்ஸாம்பிள் நானே என்னோட டோர்ஸ் எக்ஸாம்பிள் கொடுக்குறேன். when I started out, when I think in one of my journeys I have told you that I started my journey in 1991 with Sita World Travel, where we used to have ticket copies, where we used to write manual, and international travel used to happen with MPM and TPM. ivlo periya ABC books irukum, yellow books irukum, which used to be called as ABC, and ABC of travel industry, that is ivlo thick book irukum, and we used to do our calculations. For international travel, one person is traveling from Chennai to Europe or Chennai to US, will be given a guideline by the airline, and we have to calculate the MPM and TPM, which is maximum permissible mileage. TPM is ticketed permissible mileage. Maximum is evlo our travel panna mudiyum in miles kanakla we used to calculate, and everything used to be done with we used to calculate it manually, and it used to be entered in manual ticketing, this one. Then my stage itself, by the time I even got married 95, 97, and when I made a comeback, after a year the whole scenario had changed. We went e-ticketing poche. Then we had 0, 9%, 10%, 18% kind of scenario with the airlines giving us, and then we went completely to a 0% category where airlines stopped giving any of the travel agents any of the perks and things like that. And the many different scenarios in every single, in my 30 years, 3 decades of my tours and travel experience, I have seen extreme changes. Where we did it manually, then it was e-ticketing done, and now we have GDS systems. Yes, of course, I forgot to tell you that I have also done, there are GDS which is called as those are the things which are norms given by worldwide by for the airlines, and everything is available in a particular system, whereas everything was used to be manual. and at that time there used to be Air India ku oru system irukum, Air India oru system kudukum travel agents ku, and from KLM Northwest there would be a system, British Airways would give a system, and then they brought in one single structure. IATA is where, like, you know, a single structure kind of a system came, and where, like, you know, they started following the GDS kind of a structure, where all the airlines are bound by one single applications, and it is brought out in a systematic way. So all the இப்போ வந்துட்டு ஏர் இந்தியா தனி, பிரிட்டிஷ் ஏர்வேஸ் தனி, சிங்கப்பூர் ஏர்லைன் தனி, அந்த மாதிரி கைண்ட் ஆஃப் அ சிஸ்டம் போயிட்டு ஒரு சிங்கிள் சிஸ்டம்லேயே எவ்ரி திங் இஸ் தேர் அண்ட் ஆல் த திங்ஸ் ஆர் கிளப் டுகெதர் ஆஸ் கலீலியோ, அமேடியஸ் அண்ட் தி சேபர் சிஸ்டம். So idukku vanditu undana, again, like, you know, there is a, I have done all the Amadeus course, I have done the Sabre courses, I have done the Galileo courses with Emirates Aviation College in Dubai. I have like, you know, got the gold medal from them. All this thing has happened where you are updating your skill as to, like, you know, what the present scenario requires. Though it was like, you know, I was already in the industry, I was already doing well, I was already placed with a Kanu, but I did not stop there. I did not stop learning. I said, no, if this is what is needed to skill myself better, yes, I'm going to do it. Amadeus, I think I did it way back in 1995. I went for my Amadeus course and excelled in it. I think all India level I came first. No, not Amadeus. For Amadeus I came second, and then I went to Dubai, and then again I enrolled myself with Emirates Aviation College, Dubai, and did my Sabre and Galileo course where ticketing is taught, the fare constructions are taught and all that, and again I was a gold medalist in both the things. So this is something which was inborn in me, I guess. I wanted to always excel in the field that I have chosen. Let it be, it was always like I was working for somebody else at that time. It was not my own business, but then I never stopped there. I thought, if I'm going to work somewhere and like, you know, give my best, I might as well give my 200% there. So I did not deter. I paid quite a hefty amount to do all the courses that I enrolled myself into and excelled in it. So that is what an entrepreneur requires to do, and that is how I could think of myself as an entrepreneur after 2 decades of experience. Because I was thinking that, yes, this experience can make me what I am. It will not break me anytime, because I believe in myself. I have excelled in all the skills. I have taken all the best of the courses. I have done my IATA, I have done my GDS courses, I have done my Amadeus, Galileo, Sabre, name it in the travel industry. I know I have done those courses. And it is not just that I have got the best travel agent award. I have won all those things from the Austrian Airlines, not here as a tour, this one, but way back then itself when I was working for somebody else. So these kinds of awards and these kinds of things, when it comes to you and you are doing step on step to get yourself skilled for the profession that you are in, you're doing full justice to it, and you know you can handle the tough scenarios. When you are 200% ready as an entrepreneur, that is because you are skilled yourself, you are learning the tricks, you are learning the market, you are doing the study simultaneously. So anything goes wrong, you know you can handle it in the best of the ways possible, because you know what you are into. This is exactly what I would like to tell all the entrepreneurs. It has to come from your passion, and you give in your 200% only when you have that passion in you, that love for whatever you are doing. So always pick up a subject which you love doing, especially if you are entering an entrepreneur's journey. Or okay, if you look at it the other way around, you might not love it in the beginning, but you have entered an entrepreneurial journey. Start loving it, start being passionate about it, put your interest, make it your do or die kind of a situation where you're enjoying every minute. It's not a pressure, it's not something which you're forced to do, but something at the end of the day which brings a smile in you. For example, if people know me, they always ask me this question. I am an extreme worker. I'm an aggressive marketer. I can be out there in the market for 10 hours, 12 hours, continuously driving for hundreds of kilometers, But when people see me, they will see that energy in me, they will see that smile in me, and they always ask you, how is it, Vandana, possible that you are all the time so energetic and all the time you're smiling? And that's, I think that goes to say that I love what I do. I'm putting my energy. I might be tired, I might be dead, I might have run for kilometers, I must have driven for kilometers and kilometers, I must have done so much of work. For example, catering has happened, and I have been cooking. Sometimes I have had to cook myself because the master chef is not available, and I have done it the whole day. But the next day, that would not deter me from going to the client's place, because at the time of the delivery, I would like to be there to see what the client's feedbacks are. And I have never said, no, yaar, I have worked the whole night, I want a full stop, and I want to go to sleep, I want to rest. I think that kind of situation has never arisen at all in my life, where I have taken a backseat saying that I'm tired, I'm a little this one or that one. So that energy, if you put in, that positivity, if you put in, that learning that you do, the market study that you do, all these are the sure shot for becoming a successful entrepreneur. And this is the take back every entrepreneur should learn to, all the youngsters should give in to. And of course, the rest is you would always smile back and say the rest is history. Like I always say, the rest is history for me. Yeah. So with that, I think I would like to take my leave. Thank you so much, viewers, for giving your time and for watching this video. I would like you to give your like, share to the channel, and take it forward. My all the best wishes for the channel people also. Thank you so much.